Welcome to Sri Lanka, the pearl of the Indian Ocean. Today we're in the vibrant capital city of Colombo, and I'm going to show you what you can do here in just one day.
Freedom! Freedom is all we fight for.
Morning. Alright, quick backstory about this video. I'm making this video because I'm a little pissed off. You see, I've been staying at this really cool hostel for the last few days, and I keep seeing tourists come and go and not visit Colombo. I think Colombo is really cool because I visited here with my family in 2018 and had a lot of fun. And that's why I'm making this video. So it's 8 AM and I'm starting my morning off with a trip to Petta market. Petta is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Colombo and actually in Sri Lanka, and it's known because you can find anything here, and literally anything. And one of the reasons why it has been here for hundreds of years is because it's very close to the port of Colombo. So all the goods, fresh produce, non-fresh produce, they all come here first and get traded here. Behind me was a market of spices and fresh produce. Right now I'm at an area where I'm finding like party supplies, bags, anything you can literally think of. Even talking to some of the locals yesterday, they said whenever they need something they can't find online or they can't find anywhere else, they know that it's going to be at Petta. Great, thank you. You can't really get anything here. This is the English one, and then I have the other one. Even though the two main religions in Sri Lanka are Buddhism and Christianity, this place is actually dominated by the Muslim community, which is what brings us to our first monument. Behind me is the Jam-Ul-Alfar Masjid, or what is commonly known as the Red Mosque. It is one of the most impressive and most unique structures that I've ever seen. It's at the heart of Petta market, which makes sense because it is a Muslim majority neighborhood. But sadly, it is only now open to worshippers and not tourists because of safety regulations. I tried to go in to pray, but you can't carry a bag inside. Hey guys, I'm on the top floor of a 110-year-old mosque. This is what the view is like. Check it out. Oh wow. There's the sea. Now, time to get some tea. Oh, these are the varieties. Which one is like a really popular one? Ceylon cinnamon? Or? Okay, let's try the Ceylon cinnamon tree. Yeah. So one of the things that Sri Lanka is extremely popular for is tea. Sri Lankan tea or Ceylon tea is popular all over the world. And the roots of the story go back to over 200 years ago when the British first started having tea plantations here starting in the 1800s. So I've gone for the Ceylon cinnamon tea, which is a kind of black tea. That's nice tea. Alright, done with my afternoon tea. I'm gonna go see some temples now.
So you came there alone?
Yeah, alone.
Why your friends are your girlfriends or your
Girlfriend finding in Sri Lanka, yeah?
You can find many girlfriends from Sri Lanka.
You have any good looking friend? I am right now at the Gangaramaya temple, which is one of Colombo's main tourist attractions. And honestly, it's a very impressive yet very strange set of temples that's inside this complex. Even though the official building date of this place was somewhere in the late 19th century, it's been built part by part over many years. So that's why it is a mesh of different buildings. It's got pagodas, it's got hundreds of Buddhas, and also has a massive Bodhi tree in the middle. The fun and almost an annoying part about this temple is it's got all these little alleyways and pathways leading to different areas and different bits of the temple. It can get really confusing to navigate around, and you can actually be lost here for hours. This is the main shrine with the main statue of the Buddha of this temple. You have to be very careful here not to turn your back because it's supposed to be disrespectful. Also, try not to disturb anyone who is praying. This is the Sima Malacca, which is an extension of the Gangaramaya temple, which is in the middle of Bera Lake, a lake in the heart of Colombo. This part of the temple is actually not used for worship. It was used for relaxation and meditation for the monks back in the day. The original Sima Malacca actually gradually sank to the bottom of the lake, after which in the 1970s the famous architect Jeffrey Bawa was called upon to redesign and remake this part of the temple. Shout out to my dear friend Tabassum Trails for telling me all about this place, and also Jeffrey Bawa, the famous architect. One of the most striking things about Colombo that you will notice as soon as you land is the diversity of architecture. Sri Lanka was obviously a colony for over 500 years, first by the Portuguese, then the Dutch, and then eventually the British, from whom they gained independence in 1948. But the cool thing is, unlike a lot of other places, a lot of the buildings that were built during this time have been repurposed for different things. So they have been very well maintained, and they're also really cool to look at. Honestly, it feels like walking in some European city. So right now I just got to Golface Green, which is this little sea beachy area right next to the commercial hub which is behind me. So a lot of buildings, a lot of shopping malls behind me, and on the ocean on the other side of me. This is a really cool place to watch the sunset, and somewhere which is really popular among the locals as well. So this is March of 2022, and it's almost been 1 year since I posted my first Cambodia travel vlog, which a lot of people liked, after which I got a lot of encouragement to keep making these videos and travel to more and more places, even with having my full-time job. And how it really came to be was probably the most important and life-changing event in my life that happened in 2019, my mom's passing. And I'm talking about this today because the last time I was here in Colombo was with my mom, and that was the last time mom and I ever went on a trip together. So even though it's the saddest event of my life, it also changed a lot of things for me. it taught me the value of time. It taught me the value of doing things that you love every day, because time is very finite. And I think this is a good message to end the video with. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel or follow my page on Facebook. I'm now posting all my English content on Facebook as well, on Sifurbo-en. And to follow my adventures real time, please follow me on Instagram at SIFURBO. In the next video, I plan to show you even more exciting places in Sri Lanka. Thank you.